Greetings, I'm Solidus-Skully, and welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts 3 commentary as we continue to explore, well, basically the pathway to the mansion, where we must find Roxas, who is Sora's nobody. But first, more lucky emblems so that we may revive Christopher Lee. If only. No, then again, he lived to 95, he had a good life. Very eventful at the very least, so, yes, in any case, more of the Keyblade transformation of, the Hercules Keyblade. Yeah, it's, again, you might notice a few of the attack patterns feel very, sort of familiar. I mean, again, they are obviously lightning-based, to pay reference to Zeus and all that, but, yeah, they are also meant to pay homage to a few other abilities, like, that ability over there, Faith, kind of similar to, the move that Ventus and Roxas used. Yeah, you'll be seeing a few other familiar, Keyblade styles that pay homage to both some of the form changes that you saw in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, but in turn others that pay reference towards a lot of other characters that otherwise would have been reserved for the command slots as initially seen in, Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep. Which does actually bring me to a bit of trivia as we continue our commute, fighting the Heartless and killing everyone. This game was initially also going to have the command deck system similar to Dream Drop Distance, Birth by Sleep, what have you, but yeah, that was pretty much excised in favour of the traditional Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 command menu, and quite frankly, thank goodness for that. Again, I think for the main console titles, this is a control scheme that fits best, and even though there were some unique pips and tricks to the command deck system, at the same time though, yeah, I don't know, to me it always felt like a 5-step solution to a 1-step problem in the sense that, pull an ability, oh no, I gotta wait for it to recharge, squaddle R. Again, it kinda made sense for handheld systems, but for consoles that have, by and large more button inputs, yeah, kinda glad they went back to basics for this one. But anyway, as we continue our trek across this fervent land where the sun never sets and everything is beautiful.
Let's see.
Ah, more lucky emblems. Oh no, by the way, to kind of cover what I'm doing with the lucky emblems, yeah, I'm pretty much getting them whenever I can see them, but yeah, apart from that, I'm pretty much going to be doing a cleanup video where, again, provided that I didn't accidentally get some off-screen while I drunkenly ended up, grinding, because, Solidus-Skully enjoys a beverage of alcohol, which Kingdom Hearts 3 also has, and its warnings contains alcoholic things. Well, both of which because of world, and another of which because of a gameplay element. Yes, indeed, Sora gets drunk, by him. But anyway, to get back on topic, though, yeah, as we continue playing Splash Run here, yeah, get emblems where I see them, but if not, then I'll tackle them in a cleanup video, so if you're gonna point out,
Oh my god, you missed a lucky emblem, oh my god, you failed.
well, then, go lick a camel's hump. But yeah, you're just seeing the vast expanse of Kingdom Hearts 3's design right here. No loading screens separating any of this, and yeah, rather unfortunately, you don't actually get to visit the inside of the mansion. I mean, you do get to see a few familiar areas, but sadly, yeah, you don't get to run around and have an explore, you don't get to visit Nominee's room. No, nothing really. I mean, given its, its relative mystique, I am still holding true to my theory that I brought up in Kingdom Hearts 2, where, again, I feel like this mansion does have ties to some ancient Keyblade legacy stuff, and, well, I mean, from what I remember appearing at some cutscenes of Missing Link, at least from what remained before it was cancelled, there does seem to be a bit of a tie there, but, I stay my tongue on that as we enter a cutscene.
What do you think, guys? This place is even creepier than I remember.
Well, they do say that this mansion is haunted.
Hey there! Thanks for the heart attack!
Oh, what? Did I scare you?
Our bad.
So how did it go? Did you get any leads?
Nope, afraid not. The asking around thing was a total bust.
Yep. This old mansion is our last hope.
You guys ready?
Another Twilight Town awaits.
Yeah.
Here we go. The password was, sea salt ice cream, right? Okay, I'm in. Let's get that transporter working. Oh man, the transporter's been protected.
Protected from what?
I guess from us? We can't use it to get to the other Twilight Town.
Why not? It worked before. We sent Sora there.
Well, that was then. And this is now.
And there's no other way?
None that I know.
Great. Huh?
Hello, Sora. You wouldn't happen to be in front of a computer.
Huh? Well, yeah, but how'd you know that?
I was tinkering with Ansem's computer, you know, to decrypt the code that was left in it. And I noticed that someone had logged in from another terminal. I figured it might be you.
Oh, yeah, the log terminal.
You don't know any slang.
Oh, and what, you do?
I know I haven't got a clue.
Then, who was it that logged in?
Oh, hi there. This is Pence. I'm the one who logged into the computer.
Good. As long as it's a user that we know we can trust.
Yup. But I'm kind of stuck here. One of the programs is protected, so I can't run it.
Which program?
The transporter to the other Twilight Town.
It's the only way to find Roxas. You gotta help us.
Another Twilight Town? And a transporter? Okay. A virtual town inside the computer made of data.
A datascape, fellas. We've seen one. That's what we used once to investigate Jiminy's journal.
Maybe I can do something.
Pence, let's get a network set up. My address here is...
Okay, sharing is enabled.
Huh? Were you able to fix it?
Now that our two computers have been successfully networked together, I can take control of the terminal there and change the privileges.
And Roxas?
Yes. For the virtual world to be completely realized, Ansem the Wise
would have included Roxas's full data in the construction, meaning somewhere on your machine there's a log of that data that... Basically, we can decipher Ansem's code more quickly, and we can analyze the virtual Twilight Town while we're at it.
Okay, great. I can't computer, so do that.
Glad you're following along. Don't worry, we'll handle it.
Chip and Dale will be helping me out here on this end. I'll call you back as soon as we know anything more.
Thanks.
Oh, before I forget, a bit of troubling news.
It's about one of the organization's former members. You knew him as Vexen. But to us, he was Ansem's apprentice, Evan. He was recompleted like the rest of us.
But hadn't regained consciousness yet. Then, sometime after Lee left, Evan vanished.
Alias and Dylan, the two you knew as Lexius and Zaldin, they went out looking for him, but he's just gone. And I'm starting to worry.
Oh?
You think he's on their side?
I think it's a real possibility. He's a devious researcher. You should be careful.
All right. Thanks. Oh no! We got work! I totally forgot!
Really? But what about all this?
Hey, both are important. We're gonna need some cash to go to the beach. Also, don't forget the pretzels. Gotta buy 4 now.
Oh, I get it.
He's thinking ahead.
Later, Sora.
Yeah. See ya, Hayner.
Bye, Donald. Goofy.
Goodbye!
Oh, and since I'm manning the computer here, you guys are in charge of earning my share.
No pretzel for pence.
Hey!
Tee hee hoddle ha, pence, you nerdy boy. Yeah, it is kind of weird that Hayner, Pence, and Alert decided to do all this despite having work. Oh, well, I mean, Sora's a friend, so I guess. Whatever, teenagers, they don't exactly have the highest of priorities. But, whatever, more cutscene plottedy goodness to come, so enjoy.
So, you think you can bring Roxas back?
Ansem! Xemnas!
Roxas should never have existed in the first place. What you seek is impossible.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
And in the unlikely event you did manage to separate the two, where is it you think you can put his heart?
Well, Roxas used to live in the other Twilight Town, right? So, I'm just gonna put him back there.
Do you even realize what you are saying? The other Twilight Town is just data.
A heart can live anywhere, even inside data. There are hearts all around us.
Ansem and Xemnas used to be part of the same person, right? But look, now they exist separately just fine. If they can do it, then I don't see any reason why you and Roxas can't find a way.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, you tell him, Captain Goofy.
In that case, by all means. Nothing would please us more than Roxas's return, of course.
You wish? He'll never answer to you again.
Still so blind. A nobody is what's left behind when one gives his heart to darkness. There is only one way to bring Roxas back, which is for you to give your heart up as well. Sora, have you finally decided to call upon the darkness?
What?
Go on then. The shadows are never out of reach. Now, set your heart free.
Wait!
Sora!
It's not darkness. Not if it helps him.
More fighting, and now we get Neo Shadows. Then quite possibly the coolest of Heartless, but yeah, well, a lot of fun to fight. In any case, though, we finally get the return of our next major 2 players, Ansem and Xemnas. Oh god. It is admittedly kind of funny to see, like, these previous two villains just sort of showing up. By the way, that's the maxed out shot lock that you get with the Hercules Keyblade. But yeah, it is kind of weird seeing them together. They sort of pair together like brothers, really. Although, yeah. I mean, I have admittedly said my piece about, you know, both of their threats getting usurped by Old Man Xehanort, so... I don't know. I do think Kingdom Hearts 3 does kind of give him a decent send-up as we get further throughout the game, but, yeah. The whole Xehanort plot working out the way that it did, not quite as elegant, but then again, that's more of a series-wide thing and more of a fault of Birth by Sleep than, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 in and of itself. But, you know, again, that's just, I suppose, what ties into some of the fan criticisms about the game. You know, in the sense that there is a lot to keep track of, and again, if you were somebody who just played, like, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, didn't really bother with, you know, a lot of the handheld titles or anything else, and just sort of, you know, went on your merry way, a lot of this would just seem a lot more contrived than, you know, what would it be if you sort of played through the games. I mean, there is still a lot of contrivances to be had, but... yeah, all the same, though, it's just, the pieces don't align as elegantly as they otherwise should, which can be quite a bit saddening, but... Quite, I suppose.
Ooh.
Herc said... He said, with all my heart. Okay, then all my heart it is. I'm getting Roxas out. Are you with me? Donald? Goofy?
Huh?
You betcha!
I don't know what Ansem and Xemnas want, but I think we better tell the others to watch out.
Yeah.
Okay then, let's head back to town.
But yeah, this pretty much wraps up most of the story-important things we really have to do in Twilight Town. From here on, it's basically just, well, mainly just engaging in a bit of side content that you'll be seeing next time, and apart from that, well, yeah, I mean, again, apart from yet another appearance by Ansem, Secret of Darkness, and Xemnas, yeah, there is one thing I actually wanted to talk about as we continue sort of finding our way, you know, through Heartless and just doing basic commute. And that's really to do with the fact of, something I didn't really notice until I was recording some of the other worlds throughout the game. Stuff that you obviously haven't been seeing and hasn't even been commentated on yet, obviously, since I'm doing this right now, but... yeah, just, one thing I wanted to talk about was how thematically synchronous a lot of the worlds are in terms of, well, again, a lot of people talking about how far Sora's gonna have to go to bring back a lot of his friends, and, indeed, well, he's gonna have to go to some very dark places in order to, save the people that he loves. I mean, again, you did see a little bit of this beforehand with, you know, Zigbar's whole, I don't like people who, you know, sacrifice their lives to save one person, because what if someone has to save them? You know, and then we have the whole thing with Roxas here, is that, oh, Sora, you're gonna sacrifice yourself to darkness just to bring him back? But yeah, and, this is something that actually does occur, even in the Disney worlds, which, again, I can't tell if, what Nomura was picking for the world specifically was done to thematically tie in with what he wanted for Kingdom Hearts 3, but, yeah, I mean, there is a rather big theme of love in this game, and, admittedly, part of it is, you know, to sort of bring back, you know, the age-old plot thread of Sora loves Kairi, even though that is incorrect. He loves Riku, Riku is his boyfriend, and there is plenty of evidence, if you've been watching these commentaries, to support that, and I will stake that to my dying breath. I may accept an OT3, where Kairi, Sora, and Riku have kinky sex, but that is all. But yeah, I mean, putting all that aside though on a serious note, yeah, in order to tie in with the whole Sora loves Kairi thing, yeah, you know, there's a bit of love in the platonic sense of Sora trying to rescue all of these people from, you know, friends of people he knows and friends of himself, like, you know, Roxas and all that. But yeah, there is also a factor of trying to rescue your sweetie and having to go to extreme lengths in order to do so. Which, I mean, again, you'll be seeing examples of as we go and continue throughout the worlds. But on the whole, I mean, it does make Kingdom Hearts 3's plot I would say one of the stronger ones in the series, if a little bit in inelegant places, but as I said beforehand, a lot of its inelegance mainly stems from, you know, trying to set up plot elements for stories going forward, rather than resolving, you know, what we already have, and, you know, just sort of keeping the story in focus. You'll probably be seeing what I mean as, you know, further examples throughout as we go on, but, yeah, that's all we really have to say for now. Anyway, as I continue bopping about with flow motion in sadly less abusable fashion than in Dream Drop Distance, I'm Solidus-Skully, keep it new metal, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.